Joseph. Today we're going to talk about the Normatec recovery system. It is an intermittent compression device used for recovery. Basically what it does is it massages your legs, especially useful for DOMs. Anybody that does a heavy leg workout, upper body workout, 2 days later you can't move. So this is really good for that. Michael Jordan endorses it, obviously. You can see he's wearing that. It's been adopted by professionals. I know it's LeBron. It was a joke. It's been adopted by professionals as a recovery aid from really hard workouts, practices, things like that. Research shows that it allows a player to recover better using this than as passive recovery. It's about the same as active. But you don't have to actually move. Sometimes if you're really sore, active recovery can be pretty hard, pretty difficult on you. How they developed this was in the hospital. When you have somebody that is bedridden and can't get up and walk, they have the compression devices to allow blood to circulate, so that way you don't wind up with clots. And that's really where the idea came from. So how it works is you have different zones. You start at the foot, it pulses, and then it holds, and then it moves up the lower leg. And basically what it does is it moves any type of inflammation or any fluids back up to the core where it's easier to absorb. There's been a lot of speculation of whether or not it works. A lot of athletic trainers were pretty apprehensive incorporating into a recovery system, but athletes influence that. They say, look, I really feel a lot better when I use this, and there has been research that shows that it does help rather than just not doing anything. It's static stretching or anything like that. So does it actually work? Once again, a lot of professional teams, the head athletic trainer for the Boston Celtics it's an essential part of his recovery program for his athletes, and he endorses it. There's a lot of other professional teams that also endorse it. I know the women's soccer team here at UWF, they have one. It's not a Normatec, but it's a similar model, and they use it on a regular basis. Is it worth the money? So if you go to any rehab clinic, even here at UWF, there's a lot of game readies, okay? A game ready is about $2,500 a piece, and there's what, 6 of them, 7 of them? This isn't that much. This is about $1,500 normally. You can get some other knockoff brands for about $1,000. So we put our athletes in game readies when we can also do this, because if we've got enough money to buy game readies, we've got enough money to buy, Normatec or other brands. So the study is active versus passive recovery compared to a Normatec or a like device. In passive recovery, actively recovering and doing the Normatec device helps a lot better than just doing passive recovery. Now, Normatec and active recovery have about the same results, okay? But when you're actively recovering someone, you're having them to move and do stuff and walking, stretching, stuff like that. And in some cases, I know I've been way too sore to do anything. My lower legs, I can barely move. So I think this is really beneficial in having athletes just rest, relax, take a day off, recover with the Normatec system. And there's my references.